Documenta 15 break the norms of carefully curating fixed exhibition to establish a new format of art thinking based on subject rather than object. It is more about awareness building, participation, and social knowledge production.
To art or not to art? Auf die Kunst oder doch nicht?
Let me first elaborate on what distinguishes Documenta 15 from the previous ones. It is the introduction of different curatorial clusteral structure, which is very much based on collectives, socio-collectivism, and political activism. The Jakarta-based collective Ruang Grupa was appointed as curator. It is known for its dedication to promote artistic ideas in various contexts through interdisciplinary approaches like communal sharing, notably where art meets social science, politics, technology, etc. The core value introduced by Ruang Grupa was the idea of lumbung, the Indonesian term for a communal rice band. First, they invited 5 collaborators to become the artistic team, together with whom they then recruit 14 collectives, organizations, and initiatives to become the lumbung members. Made in Documenta 15. Most interesting work. If we try to compare Documenta 15 to previous ones, we can literally say this edition is perhaps the most visually unappealing, yet politically charged and over-politicized, ironically enough, by the contribution and perhaps manipulation by reactionary opportunists from different German political spectrum. Muhammad Ali famous say, "Me we." You know Muhammad Ali? Yeah, great fighter. The curatorial team is addressing a global issue through the lens of critique of capitalism and post-colonialism discourses, to find themselves trapped against their will in a dispute over anti-Semitism, censorship, and debate over artistic freedom. One of the artwork that will generate also sort of controversy. Next to the Indonesian artwork. The conflict issue over anti-Semitism and artistic freedom at Documenta 15 shows yet another example of the global North exerting power over the global South. It also shows how art is not free, not even within the boundary of European democracy, and how art institutions remain hostages in the hands of the political establishment that subsidize them and therefore must follow its mood and order. Documenta 15 shows how German political establishment still fear-facing its own history and how it is still a prisoner of a global politics and not yet ready to be independent even in its cultural policies. However, the conceptual curatorial approach managed to transform this art platform into an epical event that almost made it into major non-art global news outlets. And yes, this is a winning round for art and the artists.
To art or not to art? Auf die Kunst oder doch nicht?